edition, because it had some bad stuff in there.
Amen.
Keeping it real. But the movie had a story. The author of the movie said he wanted to be a great writer. And he didn't know the pain that he had to go through in order to be a great writer. When we started off this Christian journey, we wanted to be good Christians for the Lord. But we didn't know in the beginning of this journey what it was going to take to be a good Christian for the Lord. Lord, renew the right spirit in me. In the scripture we read Ephesians 6:10, he said we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against principalities. We wrestle against powers. We wrestle against the rulers of darkness of this age. We wrestle against spiritual hosts of wickedness in high places. We don't wrestle against Spuddy or Nene. We don't wrestle against deacons, and we don't wrestle against preachers, but we wrestle against powers. We wrestle against principalities. We wrestle against the rulers of darkness of this age. The Lord want to let you know that's what happened. Because when you go to the book of Genesis and you start at chapter 1, everything God did was all good. Can I hear the church say it was all good? When we get to chapter 2, it was all good. When we get to chapter 3, it was all good. But God is telling you something that happened in chapter 3. Before the story started, he said that Satan is the most cunningest beast of the field. Lord, renew the right spirit in me. You know how sometimes you watch the news or you get your newspaper and a tragedy happens. And when the tragedy happens, the first thing somebody say is, what happened? Like in the movie The Five Heartbeats, what